Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 21st of August, 2022. Coming off of a very busy day yesterday with a marathon for the first React ever to This Is How You Don't Play, plus finishing my closet clean out event. Today was pretty epic and fun because we jumped headfirst into new gameplay with all kinds of new things, new decorations and things behind me. It was pretty nice. On the podcast this morning, we basically recapped everything that went down yesterday and talked about some ideas for the future, including doing a one-off stream where we actually clean out my ottoman over here, which is the one remnant in the office we didn't get to, the leftover basically, during the closet cleanout. We just pulled out one of the joysticks immediately, like, oh cool, look at this. It's a PS3 joystick, nice artwork, looks brand new, wonder if it works, right? So, it's the kind of thing we kind of mess around with. We did like a stream to do that in the future. I was thinking maybe it could be a chill night stream. Then again, I don't really think there's enough in there to support like a full stream of content. But what I'd like to do is like plug that joystick in to various things, like plug it into the PS5. Does it work? Plug it into the PC. Does it work? And kind of judge off of that if the thing has any use. You know what I mean? Anyway, outside of that, a lot of recapping of what we had basically done yesterday. Now, the first gameplay stream of today was Final Fantasy VII. And at first, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to beat it because people were trying to convince me, no, you really should grind a little more. You really need to get this particular materia or this many of this materia, etc., etc. Well, we grinded for about another hour. And after that, I was like, you know what? It's do or die. Let's do it. We jumped in. We took on Emerald Weapon. Beat him. Took on Ruby Weapon. Died. Tried again. Beat him. I was like, yes. And that's it. After that, all that's left is basically the final boss. And so, yes, we did actually complete Final Fantasy VII today, a 50-some hour playthrough. It was fun doing it over the course of the summer, doing all of the content of the game, doing some grinding content. I mean, admittedly, like the last 10 plus hours there, right, was just extra grind to do the chocobo, get the hidden final materias, and basically take on the super bosses. Overall, if you want my overall thoughts, watch the very final part of the playthrough. I kind of summarized my thoughts. I'll be honest, yes, my thoughts about the game have changed since my older playthroughs of the game back in the 90s and early 2000s. How much? Find out by watching the conclusion, okay? Then tonight, it was Sunday Night Bites. Now, only the third time we'd ever played Bassmaster, okay? The first two times we played this game, I was overcome with the amount of support that it got. Like, I never expected playing Bassmaster that we were going to be hitting Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 tips goals, getting ginormous amounts of super chats. It was insane. I never expected it, okay? And we've had great, chill, interactive fun. People basically saying this is the greatest new addition they like to my gameplay because it is so fun and open-ended and doesn't have to be any definitive thing. As long as we're having fun conversation, who cares what happens with the fish? Although, admittedly, each week, something pretty cool has happened. The first week, I was trying to learn the ropes. The second week, we had a power outage during the middle of a fish catching streak. This week, it was almost dead, and all of a sudden, I did it. I caught the biggest fish I've ever caught before. It was one that I had my eye on. I don't want to spoil. I'd prefer if you watch the videos yourself to see what happened. But I was very pleased. Now, because the last 2 weeks had gone so well with Bassmaster, this week I went out of my way and I actually went and got a set of fishing lures, okay? What we had talked about the last 2 weeks was that if I hit the Tier 2 tips goal, I would put on a fisherman's hat, which I have, and I would buy some lures, and when we hit that goal, we would add a lure to the hat. That lure would then permanently stay on the hat, and every week we would add a new lure to the hat until finally it was kind of populated with a whole bunch of cool lures to show, you know, how long we'd been doing fun Bassmaster stuff. And it's kind of an interactive, fun thing that we can add to a little bit every week. It's like an organic thing, right? Guess what? We didn't hit the hat goal tonight. Didn't even come close. We did hit the first tier goal of tips, and that was basically it. And by the way, this is not me complaining. Please understand, we had a great time. You know, overall engagement was great. You know, fun conversation. Caught the biggest fish ever. It was still fun. There was actually weird glitches going on in the game that were freaking me out. So again, kind of must watch. I recommend you watch it. It's some freaky shit going on in the game tonight. But But it just kind of figures, doesn't it? Isn't it ironic? The first 2 weeks we play this, I never expect we're going to get any kind of support, and the support is like over the top positively good. So I spend some money this week saying, hey, since you guys supported them so well, I'll invest in it. Here, I'll do something fun so we can have something cool, interactive, and organic every week. And the first week that I have these, we don't hit the goal. It is what it is. That's just life. You know what they say, Murphy's Law, right? So it is what it is. Like I said, not the end of the world. It was still a great stream. I had a good time. Overall, today was a fun day. I hope that you guys enjoyed all the stuff we did. It was actually nice finally finishing Final Fantasy VII after 50-some hours and putting that one to rest so we can do more stuff. Speaking of which, what's next? Well, tomorrow, Monday, the first stream is the continuation of Madden. Remember, I'm only doing the 10-hour trial. We've only played it for 3 hours. So this will be entering like hour 4 of my gameplay. And incidentally, this is the first match of the, or first game, I should say, of the real season. Everything up to now had been considered preseason. Now we're heading into the real season of gameplay. So, how will I do? Remains to be seen. We'll find out on the main stream. Phil Darksea Defel. Yes, that's the name of the character. Then on the late stream, 2 Point Campus. Continuing on, we're doing the 4th campus, which is night school, which means we're doing school at night. Well, technically that's true. It will be the late stream, but no, this is actually medieval night school, dressing up in armor, learning how to do things like, I guess, ride horses and stuff. I'm not sure how it's going to be implemented, but that's what it is. So that'll be fun and chill tomorrow night. Keep in mind, Tuesday this week, new release, Saints Row. Will it be good? Will it be shit? I don't know. I actually haven't even been following it, so I guess we're going to find out on Tuesday together. And then Tuesday night is more multiverses action. Also, big reminder, I'm here another 4 days. I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. Friday is my day off for the week, so there's lots more gameplay on the horizon. All right, guys? Thank you so much. Great streaming day today. Had a ton of fun. Jumping back into gameplay after the big marathon from Saturday. By the way, if you didn't catch any of that marathon on Saturday, it's all visible right here on DSPGaming. Getting big positive feedback to the This Is How You Don't Play React, which is nice. Thank you so much for allowing me to do those kind of special events. Have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning. Peace out.